is needing another 54 runs from 6 overs. Fraser, first over has ended a wicket for 3 runs. So to pick up things from the southern end, it will be Brian. Runs away from the media end. So one through the slip region goes down to third man. And it rushed away down there with such great pace. It took a thin edge. The goal, Osborne gets his first run of the innings. The Titans are 21 for 1 after 4.1 overs, still requiring another 53 runs from 35 deliveries. Now, the wicket seemingly is becoming more favorable to bowlers now. So what the Titans do not want is that they don't want to sit back and wait for the last quarter of their innings to put on the foot on the gas pedal. If you're not getting the boundaries, you want to ensure that you're rotating the strike like what Davis has just done. You started at an asking rate of around 7, and it's creeping up now to close to 10. To be exact, 9.17 it is right now. So you need to find that odd boundary and keep rotating the strike. From a riser's point of view, they just need to keep bowling in the right areas. Use the surface to its best of his ability. Because the moment you try to hit the deck too hard or stray your length or your line, you're going to get punished for it. We have a game on here. I'm going to check with my statisticians to see if we have had any super overs so far. Oh, miscued, but landed safe down to the third man region and goes through for a run. The Titans need another 51 runs from 32 balls, that is. That's always a wayward delivery. And it goes for 5 wides. Perhaps the widest one we have seen of the day. These things do happen in cricket when the sweat and you lose control of at your release point. It'll be interesting to see what happened in the replay as to what transpired for him to get that wayward delivery. But nevertheless, the Titans will take those 5 wides handy. That's hit. And hit to the field at mid-on. And there's no chance of a run. The score remains at 28 for 1. Bright and sunny conditions here in Kingston, Jamaica. The island of reggae music, known famously for its great track and field athletes and sports individuals. You think of Usain Bolt, Chilean Fraser, and the young generation that has been created. Short and hits, and hits well, and it will go all the way for a much needed 6 over the long off era, and that will take the score up to 34 for 1 after 5 overs. Davis is on 11 and Osborne is on 2. The Titans need another 40 runs from 30 delivers. Brian finishes his first over for 14. Speaking of track and field, I'm sure that both teams would want to finish this in a hurry. Jamaica, a country that has 14 parishes divided into 3 counties. Ranked and rated by a large number of the world's population as one of the most beautiful Caribbean destinations with its white sandy beaches and its attractions. Fraser to continue his second over, who had a very economical first over, just conceding 3 runs, and the prize wicket of Brian Gale will pick up things from the Courtney Walsh end. And each time there is a dot ball, as many of our viewers would know, that the scoring rate would increase. Swings to the fielder out there, and he will get caught. The sergeant himself, Sheldon Cottrell, not seeing the salute coming out, but nevertheless, much needed wicket here for the... He swings it. He was aiming to bowl that one outside of stump, asking him to hit into the wind. It was always be difficult. And the plan worked for Chadwick Walton and Fraser. And as a result, Osborne is going back to the pavilion for just 2 runs from 6 deliveries. Tristan Coleman makes his way to the crease, where his team needed 40 runs to win from 27 deliveries. The Titans are 34 for 2. Tristan Coleman dabs that one in the cover region, opening his account. Fraser has been superb. Earlier we saw Andre McCarthy using his variation on the surface, which what Fraser is doing so far. What this one has hit and hit well, and the fielder gives up chasing in the long off region, and it goes away for a much needed 4. Davis moves on to 15 from 13 deliveries. The Titans, they now need another 35 from 25. As you see there, the fielder gave up from early, who was at long off. Skied. Third man who was... It's a beautiful stop there. Who was feeling inside the circle. Gave the chase and used his foot and stopped it and threw that one back in. The Middlesex Titans are 34 for 1. Akeem Fraser has been great with the ball in hand. Some 2 overs for 10 runs. Getting some 2 wickets, 2 much needed wickets. So that's some 5 runs per over. Putting his team in a good position to get maximum points here today. The Titans are 41 for 2 after 6 overs. Coleman is at the crease with 1 run from a delivery. And Davis is 17 from 14. Seems as if Chadwick Walton will be going for some pace attack. Coming from the media end where we are at, or the southern end of the wicket. As he runs away from us. Some pace there. Coleman defended that one into the cover region. The score is 41 for 2 still. Brian, who bowled his first over for some 14 runs, will be entrusted to bowl the sixth over rather. The seventh over, sorry. He will be aiming to be economical as best as possible to help to send up this run rate, to put more pressure on this Middlesex Titans team. Coleman trying to give himself some room, searching for 2, and it's a good call and good run in between the wickets. And could there be 3? Yes, it is. An overthrow will result in that. And you have to say good call there by Coleman, who saw the opportunity to get 2 early, and they have stolen 1 more. So 4 runs have been run, and you'd have to say sloppy cricket here by the Surrey Risers. Very rare in cricket we see 4 singles being taken at once. What is that happen here? And Coleman, who is on strike, will move on to 5. Here's Coleman. Ducks away and gets an edge through the slip cordon. Third man, who wasn't so fine, who didn't have a chance, and he races away for a much needed 4. Coleman has came in with an intent to get some momentum. Getting too much, 8 crucial runs. Coleman so far. The Titans from the county of Middlesex believe that they can. Coleman has made his intent clear from early that he will not be playing around. He's 9 from 4. Swings. Chance. And the catch is taken. Deep backward of point was into play. And the diving effort resulting in the catch taken successfully. One of Tristan Coleman. He was swinging hard and for the fences, but the timing may have not been perfect on it. And the fielder deep backward of point had that one taken. Coleman goes back after a quick cameo, and to the crease is Jamie Merchant. As you see that one there, a catch there. So often we've seen drop catches in crucial stages of the game, but the Surrey Risers ensuring that that wasn't the script today, and that catch got the prize wicket of Tristan Coleman. Jamie Merchant to the crease. Davis on strike as they crossed while the catch was taken. And Davis, who haven't seen much of the strike within the last over and a half, now has the responsibility to anchor this innings. He has been there for some 15 deliveries, so he would know what to expect and how the surface is playing. Merchant is yet to face strike, and 25 runs needed from 19 deliveries will be an interesting chase. One that you would assume will be going down to the wire. He's bowled. And not much celebration from the Risers team, as they know the job is not done as yet. But a much needed wicket. As you see, was dead straight. And Davis playing A shot that wasn't there had his middle stump being hit. And the Titans are 49 now for 4 with 2 new batsmen at the crease, needing another 25 from 18 deliveries. That concludes Brian's spell of 2 for 22 of his 2 overs, going at an economy rate of 11 runs per over. We have a game on here at Sabina Park, needing another 25 from 18 deliveries at an asking rate of 8.33. The Titans will need that, or the Surrey will just need to restrain them from getting that 25 runs or getting another 6 wicket for victory. Thomas is the new batsman at the crease. Campbell will pick up things from the Courtney Walsh end. Merchant is working that one in the cover region, no chance of a run. And as you know, Courtney Walsh is one of Jamaica and West Indies' most successful pace bowlers. Merchant is working that one through the cover region, goes through for a quick single. Merchant getting his first run of the innings, needing another 24 runs from 16 deliveries. Courtney Walsh was a right arm pace bowler who had the thicket for many batsmen back in his time. He was feared by many. Likewise, the likes of Sir Curtly Ambrose and some great fast bowlers that West Indies has produced. Was on the line of leg stump, and they goes through for a leg by. So to give, say, good afternoon or good morning to wherever these legends are watching this Dream 11 Jamaica T10 encounter, who has laid the foundation for many cricketers to build upon. Here's Campbell. Swing in and fielded there in the deep mid-wicket region. Merchant is 3 from 3. He knows that his team will now need 9 runs per over. They need a boundary from somewhere, this Titans team, if they're going to get close to this total and not save it for the last over. And speaking of boundary, they get a 6. Merchant has latched onto that one and hit it over the long off boundary for 6 runs. Much needed boundary. Merchant. Bowler has aborted his run-up. Dead ball signal correctly there by the umpire, who has made some pretty good decisions today. Merchant hits and hits high, long and hard, and that's gone all the way for a maximum. Much needed runs here for the Titans. And Jeremy Merchant has came to the office and is performing surgery. That one there, he picked it from early and he latched onto that overlong on. And earlier they would have needed some 21 runs, and now 2 sixes have changed the equation to the Titans now needed 9 from 12, and this should be relatively easy with 6 wickets in hand. But as you know, cricket is a game of glorious uncertainty and things do happen. But Jamie Merchant, 15 from 5, how crucial will this cameo be to this run chase? The Titans are 65 for 4 after 8 overs, needing another 9 runs from 2 overs. Power play now signaled by the umpire. So this would be more favorable for the Titans, as there's only 2 fielders who are allowed outside the circle. As you see Chadwick Walton making the necessary adjustments with Sheldon Cottrell. Seemingly they want to push back the fielder. The point fielder, they want to send them out to deep point. Coming in, they've asked him to come back in, and they're now pushing out the fielder who is backward of square to deep square leg. So there are 2 fielders outside. There's deep square leg and a deep extra cover. So they tickle that one there. Cottrell it is, who will pick up his second over, who conceded some 4 runs into his first over. See, necessary field adjustments. Titans needing another 8 runs from 11 deliveries. Risers trying desperately to restrict them from getting those 8 runs. Cottrell, that one on the legs, and it will worked off to the boundary for much needed 4 runs, a signal there by the umpire. And Merchant continues to give the telling blow to this bowling attack. His last 3 deliveries have given him some 16 runs. Jamie Merchant, who currently plays for the umpire signaling leg by. So he has taken back the 4 runs. So Merchant last 3 deliveries still would have given him some 12 runs. But the last 4 deliveries of the innings would have given them some 17 runs. So much needed runs. Merchant backs away and takes that one into the inner leg. So you see Cottrell, fast bowler, Merchant backing away, exposing all 3 stumps, and Cottrell doing the right thing, following him, of course. Four runs needed from 9 deliveries. The Surrey Risers won the toss and chose to bat first. The very first time that has happened. Can Merchant finish this one off in the most emphatic fashion? Titans are 70 for 4. You expect this one to be a quick delivery. All fielders inside the circle are standing on the edge of the 30-yard circle. Deep mid-wicket has gone a bit square. Who is Walton, who's out there? And Merchant, who is using his feet in the crease, trying to throw off the rhythm of the bowler, who is Cottrell, has managed to defend that one. Not much risk needed. Another 4 runs needed from 8 deliveries, 1.2 overs to be exact. Cottrell. Merchant swinging to the leg side and not being able to get that in the direction that he would have intended. And a brilliant over here from Cottrell so far. Other than the 4-leg buys, he has only conceded 1 run with some 3-dot balls. So leaving something at the end to be defended. Cottrell, can he finish the over strong? Merchant backs away, and we wait to see from the umpire. Leg by signal there. So it's pretty tidy over comes to an end. After over number 9, it is 71 for 4. The Titans just needed 3 runs to win, 2 to tie. Merchant is 15 from 10, and Thomas is 1 from 2. Cottrell has finished his spell at no wickets for 5 runs at a very economical rate at 2.50. The Sergeant has finished on a high. And the Surrey Risers fans will be hoping for some form of divine intervention, as the cricket fans' memories will be fresh in the minds that Charlanga felt was playing for South Africa, and West Indies needed a small total, if I'm not mistaken, was 3 runs, and they had about 3 wickets in hand from 3 deliveries. Wide delivery signal there by the umpire. Remember, the line is just a guide. It will be interesting to see if that one, how close it was. And Charlanga felt won that game for South Africa, getting a hat-trick at a very important stage of the game. I'm sure that the Surrey Risers fan will be hoping for that. But the Titans, however, need 2 runs to win from 6 deliveries. But you would assume that they would get it easily. Oh, and that should be a no ball. So 2 extras by Powell. And this results in a free hit. So if Merchant is interested in finishing the game, he can take all the risk he needs to take because it's a free hit. And the only way that he can get out, unless he's obstructing the field or he's a run out. So he has the ability to close off a game. Here is Powell. Is beaten outside the off stump there. Goes through to the wicketkeeper, collected. Remember, we continue tomorrow for another fixture in this Jamaica T10 League. Doubleheader here at the Sabina Park. We are open. We have a limited capacity, so you can come on inside and witness this ongoing tournament. Merchant fixed that one. It says appealed, and he's given. Merchant, after getting 15 much needed runs, failing to complete the job, will be walking back to the pavilion after being LBW. So let's see where he got hit there. He was hit dead straight, and that one, as Hawkeye would state, that it would be crashing onto the stump. Merchant returns to the pavilion for 15 runs from 13 deliveries. The Titans are 73 for 5, needing another run to win. So, Krishmar Santoki, the captain, will have the responsibility of closing off this innings and steering the ship to the dock. Is Santoki. Titans needing another run for victory here in this encounter. Here's Powell to Santoki. Santoki hits that one through the cover region. No chance of a run. Hits the stump and an appeal. And it's given out. Thomas is given out. I don't know where he was going, but certainly he'll be coming back to the pavilion, run out for a run. The Titans still need one run to win from 3 deliveries. Are we in for some late drama here? Shot the stump, miss, and then a second attempt. He was out. It's interesting to see what's going to happen here in this last couple of deliveries. So, to the crease is Morgan. Santoki. Well, the Surrey team is on a hat trick. It wouldn't count as a bowler's hat trick because of the run out, but the entire team is on a hat trick. Here's Powell. Santoki pushes that one through the square leg region, and they go through for a run and secure much needed match points here in the encounter. And matter of fact, it races away, but collected there by the fielder in the deep square leg. They still get the 2 runs. Well, they needed 1, but they came through for 2. So they close out their innings on 75 for 6. As you see, there were so many fielders around the bat, but Santoki kept his nerve, pushed that one through the square leg region, and ran at 2 runs. Much needed runs there to secure points. That concludes the clash between the Titans and the Risers. The Titans coming out on top, being victorious by 4 wickets in a low match scoring encounter. And they would feel satisfied with their overall team performance. By the Titans team. Surrey Risers never really got off to the start that they would have liked, and even though they came and bowled the first over for a maiden, it still was not sufficient in restricting this Titans team for the target that they were set to chase. They lost 6 wickets though, and however, it was comfortably done, you would say, with 3 deliveries to remain. Coming up is the post-match presentation ceremony, so you may not want to miss that. Please stay tuned for further viewing. 2 for how much again?
Step a little bit. No, sorry. You step a little that way. And you, well,
All right, so thank you for rejoining us. With us today, we have the MVP, the man of the match, Krishmar Santoki, the captain of the Titans, Middlesex Titans. Krishmar, captain, is always expected to lead from front. 2 for 7 of 2 overs. What was the conditions like out there?
Oh, thank you. Well, the condition is pretty much the same. It's just how you execute. Some days you come off good, some days, in between. So just one of those days when, everything worked well for you as a bowler. And, the rest of the bowlers, they did well also to restrict them for 74. That was a brilliant effort.
The last over, you went out there, you needed 1 run. A run out came. Was there any panic in the moment?
No, never a panic when you have 4 balls to get 1 run. It's just one of those moments when, we spoke about it and we say if the ball hit the bat, we're going to run. But, I decided not to run. So it was just, at the moment, the decision.
How important was the win today?
Well, it is very important, because, we still have a chance. Might can finish 4th or 3rd. So, we don't really want to finish at the bottom. So we try to stick together as a team. We try to motivate ourselves even through, the losing in the middle. So, we spoke yesterday and said, look, let's try and finish this tournament on an high. So, winning these 2 games, we do something for our confidence and let's try and achieve some personal goals.
Thank you, Krishmar. You've been great today as usual. And I wish you all the best for the remaining of the competition. Go well. All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The man of the match, the captain of the Middlesex Titans, Krishmar Santoki, grabbing 2 wickets for 7 runs after 2 overs at an economical rate of 3.50. Not only that, but hitting the winning run. Today, our coverage has been concluded. Join us again tomorrow as early as 10:30 for a continued encounter in this Dream 11 T10 League. I am Jordan Wright saying goodbye for now. Until then, see you tomorrow.